I am Dr. Daplavi Gilgule from Kamala Nehru Mahavidyalaya, Nagpur. Today we are discussing the important chemical reactions of metal carbonyl, and as we have seen the structure and bonding of mononuclear metal carbonyl, in which we have seen the metal carbonyl of nickel, tetracarbonyl, iron pentacarbonyl and chromium hexacarbonyl. Now today we are discussing the structure and bonding in case of binuclear metal carbonyl, in which CO2, CO8, Fe2CO9, such type of metal carbonyl we are discussing. And already we know what is the metal carbonyl. It is the compound between metal and the carbonyl or carbon monoxide, in which the metal is in a zero or low oxidation state, and these are the compounds formed is known as the metal carbonyl. In case of metal carbonyl, CO, carbon of the CO donate electron pair and forming coordinate bond. So different types of bonding, and also what is the structure and what are the bondings in the metal carbonyl. In case of the binuclear metal carbonyl, we are discussing in today's part. So today's topic is the metal carbonyl, and in this part number 8 we are discussing the important chemical reaction in case of the binuclear metal carbonyl. And as we have discussed the structure and bonding in case of mononuclear metal carbonyl, and today we are discussing and we are taking some example in which of the binuclear metal carbonyl. So as we have seen, in case of mononuclear, different types of bondings are there and two types of carbonyl groups are there, terminal and the bridge carbonyl. So in case of binuclear metal carbonyl, in case of mononuclear, all the carbonyls are terminal carbonyl, but now in case of binuclear, both the carbonyl can be present, that is terminal as well as the bridge carbonyl. So first example of binuclear metal carbonyl is the decacarbonyl dimanganese. So formula is Mn2CO10, and other example of similar type are the technetium-2CO10, Re2CO10. These two molecules are similar or identical structure, similar to Mn2CO10. So formation of this decacarbonyl dimanganese is explained as shown here. As we know, in this molecule Mn2CO10, manganese is the metal ion, and two metal ions are there. So electronic configuration of manganese, atomic number of manganese is 25. Therefore the ground state configuration is 3d5-4s2. So valence shell have argon 3d5-4s2. So d orbital have 5 electrons and s orbital have 2 electrons. Now in the this is the configuration of manganese 1 and other manganese here shown. So this after manganese, after rearrangement, so this orbital will be made vacant and this electron is shifted here, these 2 electrons. So here in this way of the 4s electron we have made 4s orbital vacant, and these 2 electrons are shifted here. See here, 1 and here another, this electron also shifted here, and this is get paired. So 4s electrons are shifted here, and this electron also shifted here. Now this orbital have a single electron unpaired, and this orbital made vacant, this is also made vacant. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orbitals are vacant, and one orbital have unpaired electron. So this is the configuration of manganese 1. Another manganese also have similar configuration. These orbitals are vacant and this is having one unpaired electron. Now in this case 2d orbital, these 2 and 1 s and 3p orbital undergo hybridization shown here. They undergo the hybridization and forming 6 d2sp3 hybrid orbital of equivalent energy and shape. So in this case also second 2d, 1s and 3p orbital undergo hybridization and forming d2sp3 hybridization, and therefore we can say that because of the presence of d2sp3, 6 hybrid orbitals are formed, out of which these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are vacant, and the one orbital hybrid orbital have single electron, unpaired electron. And in this case now these are the vacant orbital 5, in this case also 5. So each 5 CO ligand donate electron pair to the vacant orbital. So this is the cross mark shown here, is an electron pair accepted from the CO. This is electron pair here, here, here. In the similar way here also electron pair, 5 electron pair, 5 donated by 5 CO ligand. And this is the one unpaired electron and one of the 2 metal. This is metal manganese 1, this is second. They overlap here in this way one electron of this metal and this, and forming metal-metal bond. So this is the metal-metal covalent bond. It is formed by the sharing of electron. So one electron, a hybrid orbital, D2sp3 hybrid orbital of one metal, overlap with the hybrid orbital of other metal and forming metal-metal bond. So it is shown here. This is the electron involved in the sharing. This is one and this another, and forming metal-metal bond. So this is one metal-metal bond, and remaining are the coordinate bond, because 5 ligand present of each metal donate electron pair and forming the coordinate bond. So the shape is now, because the hybridization is D2sp3, therefore the shape of this molecule is octahedral, and two octahedra joined together as shown in this figure. So this is the octahedral structure, and this is the metal-metal bond here, and each metal have 5 CO ligand. This is also 5 CO ligand on another metal. So in this way, the two octahedra joined together, and this is the structure shown here. So we can say that both manganese undergo D2sp3 hybridization and give 6 D2sp3 hybrid orbital, out of which 5 are vacant and 1 contain unpaired electron. Manganese covalent bond is formed by DZ2 orbital of both the manganese. In this case, CO ligand donate electron into the vacant D2sp3 hybrid orbital and forms coordinate bond. All the CO ligand are terminal. Each manganese has 5 terminal CO ligand, and all ligands are paired. Therefore, we can say that this Mn2CO10 is a diamagnetic in nature. Formation of metal-metal bond is supported by X-ray diffraction studies and also its magnetic nature. So X-ray diffraction studies supported the presence of metal-metal bond, and also presence of all terminal CO ligand is supported by the IR vibrational frequency. So therefore we can say that Mn2CO10 metal carbonyl has 2 octahedral unit of the Mn joined, in which metal Mn joined together by metal-metal bond, and metal-metal bond length is 2.79 angstrom, which is shown here. So this is one octahedral, this is another joined by metal-metal bond, and this is the bond length of metal-metal 2.79 angstrom. So this is the structure of Mn2CO10. Second example of binuclear. So this is the explanation shown here, that is, there is a formation of metal-metal covalent bond supported by the X-ray diffraction studies and its diamagnetic nature. Presence of all terminal CO ligand is also supported by IR vibrational frequency. So we can say that metal carbonyl has 2 octahedral unit of the manganese joined together by metal-metal bond. So 2 octahedral unit joined by manganese metal and by the metal-metal bond. So 2 octahedral joined together by metal-metal bond. Second example is N-carbonyl diiron. Formula is Fe2CO9, 2Fe and CO9. So in this case, similar type of another molecules are Ru2CO9, OS2CO9. These two molecules also have similar structure like Fe2CO9. And formation of this N-carbonyl diiron is shown here in the figure. In this case now metal is Fe, atom number Fe is 26. So electronic configuration of Fe in ground state is argon 3d6,4s2. In the ground state, Fe have atom number 26 and configuration in the ground state is 3d6,4s2. So 3d6 have 5 and this 6 electron, 4s have 2 electron. And now this and after the rearrangement, the configuration of iron of one iron metal is shown here. This orbital made vacant, these 2 electrons are shifted here. So here is paired, and these electrons are not, these 3 unpaired electrons are remain as it is. Now in this case, again there is a D2sp3 hybridization shown here. In this case, this is the configuration of one metal iron. Another metal iron is shown here, similar type of configuration. So these are the 3 unpaired electrons. These 2 electrons are shifted here, and in this case 2d orbital, 1s and 3p orbital undergo hybridization. In the similar way, second iron metal undergo D2sp3 hybridization and forming 6 hybrid orbital, forming 6 D2sp3 hybrid orbital of equivalent energy. But out of that, now in this case, 1, 2, 3 orbitals are vacant, and 1, 2, 3 orbitals are having single unpaired electron. So in this case, there is a D2sp3 hybridization. And how the formation of bonding is taking place? See here, this is the unpaired electron 3d orbital, and this 3d, they overlap sidewise here and forming metal-metal bond. So this is one electron and one electron. This is metal-metal covalent bond. This is the metal-metal bond. And now these three are the vacant orbital. So 3 CO donate electron to this vacant orbital. These are the electron pair donated by 3 CO, and in this case also 3 CO donate electron pair to the vacant D2sp3 orbital. And now here this is the one electron, and here one electron present in the 4s. They overlap sidewise, and this is the bridging carbonyl. This is the bridging carbonyl. This is the electron of this metal 1, this is metal 2, and these two electrons cross mark shown by electrons of CO. So in this way they form the bridging carbonyl, and these are the electrons forming the terminal carbonyl. So each metal have two terminal carbonyl shown here. In this case, these are the terminal carbonyl, and this is the another bridging carbonyl. This is also bridging carbonyl. So all these, there are three bridging carbonyl, and each metal have three terminal. Another metal have three terminal carbonyl, and these are the three. 1, 2, 3 are the. So they are formed by electron of one metal, another electron of second, and this is the two electron of CO. In the similar 1, 2, 3 are the bridging carbonyl. So this type of bondings are there in case of Fe2CO9, and therefore the structure again now as the hybridization is D2sp3, the structure is shown here. Because there are these are two metals are there, so there is one metal-metal bond, 2.46 angstrom per minute, and each metal have three terminal carbonyl. This metal also have three terminal carbonyl, and in this case 1, 2, 3 are the bridging carbonyl. So there are three bridging carbonyl as shown in the structure. Three bridging carbonyls are shown here. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. These are the three bridging carbonyl joined with two metal, and between the two metal there is a bridge of the carbonyl group. And each metal have three terminal, also have three terminal, and one metal-metal bond. So all these are shown in this geometry or figure. So there is a one metal-metal bond and three terminal on metal, and these three terminal carbonyl on one metal, and three bridging carbonyl are present. So both the terminal and bridging carbonyl groups are present in this case. So we can say that in case of Fe2CO9, there are three terminal and total 9. So Fe2CO9, we can say that here both the iron undergoes D2sp3 hybridization, and Fe-Fe covalent bond is formed by sharing of electrons. Each Fe iron has three terminal CO ligand formed by donation of electron pair from carbonyl CO into the vacant hybrid orbital of iron and forming the coordinate bond. Three CO ligand are attached with the both Fe by sharing of one electron, and these are also known as the bridging carbonyl. All electrons are paired in this case of the Fe2CO9. Therefore, this metal carbonyl is dimagnetic in nature. And the formation of metal-metal, that is Fe-Fe bond, is supported by X-ray diffraction studies, and diamagnetic nature of Fe2CO9 is also supported by the IR spectral IR vibrational frequency, and IR vibrational frequency also confirm the presence of two types of carbonyl, that is terminal and bridging carbonyl. So Fe-Fe bond length is shown here, 2.46 angstrom per minute, and terminal CO has smaller bond length as compared to bridging CO. So this is the structure of the second N-carbonyl diiron. Third example is a structure and bonding in Re2CO9. In case of Re2CO9, and another, in this case 2 ruthenium and CO9s are there. Formation of metal carbonyl is explained and shown here. As we know, atomic number of ruthenium is 44, and outer electronic configuration is 4d75s1. So in this case now, this electron, this orbital made vacant, and this is shifted here. So three electrons are already two are paired, and this is also now paired. These two electrons are as it is. So now in this case, this electron, see the configuration. So here 1, 2, 3, 4 are the vacant orbitals. So 4 CO donate electron pair to the vacant. In the similar way, 4 CO donate electron pair to the vacant D2sp3. In this case also 2D 1s and 3p orbital undergo hybridization and forming 6 D2sp3 hybrid orbital of equivalent energy. So another metal, this ruthenium metal also undergo D2sp3 hybridization. This metal and this metal, both metal undergoes D2sp3 hybridization. Out of that, this electron and this electron forming the metal-metal bond. See here, one electron and one electron forming metal-metal bond. Now here is one electron, here is one electron, this cross electrons of the CO and forming, this is the bridging CO. So only one bridging CO, this is the bridging CO and 4 are the terminal. So in this way, each metal have 4 terminal and another metal have also 4 terminal carbonyl and only one there is a bridging carbonyl, which is shown. So we can say that there are one metal-metal bond, there is one bridging carbonyl and 4 terminal carbonyl present on each metal in case of Ru2CO9. Therefore the shape is shown here. So here see the metal-metal bond, ruthenium and each metal have 3 here 1, 2, 3, 4 carbonyl, each metal have 4 carbonyl and there is a one bridging carbonyl, this is the bridging carbonyl. So for total 8 terminal and one bridging carbonyl present in this ruthenium Ru2CO9. So in this case also we can say that both ruthenium undergo D2sp3 hybridization. Ruthenium covalent bond is formed by D2sp3 overlap. One carbonyl group is attached with both ruthenium by covalent bond, that is by sharing of electron. Each ruthenium is attached with the 4 terminal carbonyl by coordinate bond and filled orbital of carbonyl overlap with the vacant D2sp3 hybrid orbital of ruthenium, and in this case also IR vibrational frequency suggests the presence of both terminal as well as bridging carbonyl groups. So and this is the structure of the third Ru2CO9 can be explained. And another example, number 4, structure and bonding in the CO2-CO8. Now as we know, it is shown that IR study of the of solution of CO2-CO8 shows this compound exists in 2 isomeric form. One form has non-bridge structure and other form has bridge structure. So IR shows there are 2 types of isomeric forms of the CO2-CO8. So CO2-CO8 exists in have 2 structure, non-bridge structure and the bridge structure. So first we will discuss what is the non-bridge CO2-CO8. As we know, cobalt is the metal ion and atomic number of cobalt is 27. So in the ground state, electronic configuration of cobalt is 3d7-4s2 because atomic number is 27, 3d7-4s2. So we have to make this orbital vacant. So these 2 electrons are shifted here. One is here and second is here. So see, 2 electrons are here. These unpaired electrons are as it is. So in this case now, the hybridization is dsp3. What is 1d, 1s and 3p orbital undergo hybridization. So what is now in this case, in case of non-bridge, 1s, 1d, 1s and 3p orbital undergo hybridization forming 5 dsp3 hybrid orbital of equivalent energy. Another metal, cobalt, also undergo dsp3 hybridization and forming 5 dsp3 hybrid orbital. Now after that 1, 2, 3, 4 orbitals are vacant. So 4 CO ligand donate electron pair to the vacant and in this way there is a formation of coordinate bond. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and this unpaired electron and this unpaired electron, similarly here 1, 2, 3, 4 CO ligand donate electron pair forming coordinate bond and this single electron of both the metal overlap and forming metal-metal bond. So there is one metal-metal bond and each have 4 terminal carbonyl. See, there is no any bridging carbonyl. So the hybridization is dsp3 and in this way structure is shown here. Structure of here there is a cobalt metal bond and each cobalt have 4 terminal. In this case also have 4 terminal and this is the 2.53 angstrom per minute bond length of the cobalt. So each metal have 4 terminal carbonyl, another metal also have 4 terminal carbonyl and presence of one metal or cobalt bond is there and there is no any bridging carbonyl and this structure This structure also supported by the spectral methods, and both CO, both the cobalt undergo dsp3 hybridization, and due to dsp3 hybridization, geometry is trigonal bipyramidal. Cobalt-cobalt, that is metal-metal bond, is formed by sharing of electron, and each cobalt is attached with the 4 terminal carbonyl by coordinate bond, and a field orbital of carbonyl overlap with the vacant dsp3 hybrid orbital of cobalt, and forming cobalt-cobalt, and in this case overlap with the vacant dsp3 hybrid orbital of cobalt. Cobalt-cobalt bond length is 2.52 angstrom unit, and IR vibrational frequency supported that all the carbonyl groups are terminal. So IR vibrational frequency suggesting in this case all the carbonyl groups are terminal carbonyls. Now this is the non-bridge. What is the structure for the bridge structure of CO2-CO8? So in this case now, bridge CO2-CO8. Now this is another CO2-CO8, but what is the bridge? What is the bridge structure? So in this way again, as we have seen, cobalt is the metal and having atom number 27, and in the ground state have 3d7 4s2 configuration in the valence shell. So this one electron is shifted from this to this here, not both the electron, only one electron is shifted here. So now it becomes paired. 3 are paired, 2 are already, and this is now one electron shifted, so 3 are paired, and 2 electron here in 3 orbital 1 1 1 single electrons are there, and 3 orbitals are vacant 1 2 3. So 3 out of that, 3 carbonyl donate electron pair to the 3 vacant orbital. In the similar way, another metal, 3 vacant orbital accept electron pair from the 3 CO, and these 3 unpaired electron present on each metal, and one metal, one orbital overlap with the another orbital of metal, and forming metal-metal bond. So this is the electron, these 2 electrons involving formation of metal-metal, that is cobalt-cobalt bond. And these 2 electrons, these 2 orbital overlap with the electrons of carbonyl, and there are 2 bridging carbonyl. So these are the 2 bridging carbonyl, 3 terminal on each metal. So this is the structure, bridge structure of CO2-CO8, and the structure of this metal carbonyl is shown. This is the structure, and in this structure, what is there is a one metal-metal bond, 2 bridge carbonyl. See here, between the 2 metal there is a bridge carbonyl, this is another bridge carbonyl, and each metal have 3 carbonyl which are known as the terminal carbonyl. So there is a one metal-metal, 2 bridging carbonyl, and 3 terminal carbonyl present on each metal. So in this way, in case of bridge carbonyl, the bridge carbonyl structures are different, and in this case the hybridization is D2sp3. So both the cobalt undergo D2sp3 hybridization. Cobalt-cobalt covalent bond is formed by overlapping of D2sp3 hybrid orbital, and 2 carbonyl ligands are bridged, that is attached with the both cobalt by covalent bond. Each cobalt has 3 terminal carbonyl, and terminal carbonyl donate electron into the vacant D2sp3 hybrid orbital of cobalt and forming coordinate bond. IR vibrational frequency indicate the presence of both terminal as well as the bridging carbonyl. Cobalt bridging carbonyl bond length is 1.92 angstrom unit. Cobalt terminal carbonyl bond length is 0.80 angstrom unit, and therefore in solution form at very low temperature, bridging structure predominate, and as the temperature increases, non-bridge structure predominate. So solid state of CO2-CO8 has bridge structure supported by X-ray. So in the solid state, CO2-CO8 has bridge structure, and which is supported by the X-ray diffraction studies or X-ray studies. So this is the structure of this compound, and as we have seen, CO2-CO8, and this is the, so in this case CO undergoes D2sp hybridization, and cobalt-cobalt bond formed by overlapping of D2sp3 hybrid orbital. 2 carbonyl are bridged and attached with the both cobalt by covalent bond. So each cobalt has 3 terminal carbonyl. So in this way, solid state of metal carbonyl has bridge structure supported by X-ray study. So in this part, we have seen different structures of metal carbonyl, and as we know, Binuclear means two metals atoms are present in the carbonyl, and in this case we have discussed the different example Mn2CO10, Ru2CO9, Fe2CO9 and CO2CO8. Different structures are there, and in case of binuclear both carbonyl are present, terminal as well as the bridge carbonyls are present because binuclear. And there is a one important point, that is there is also metal-metal covalent bond. This bond is formed by the sharing of electron between the two metal. So different types of binuclear metal carbonyl, we have discussed the structures, and mononuclear already we have discussed, and in today's part we have discussed the structures and bonding in case of binuclear metal carbonyl.